Good evening, YouTube. So, as you can tell, I am at home. I unloaded this morning in Fort Smith, Arkansas, and then they sent a load that picked up at Muldrow, Oklahoma, and that load delivers late Wednesday evening to Danville, Illinois. At first I thought I saw Danville and I thought Danville, Virginia, but actually Danville, Illinois. And so from here, it's like 590 miles from here to Danville, Illinois, and from home I'm talking about. And so I've got all day tomorrow. Today was the 5th, so tomorrow's the 6th. And until 10 p.m. on the 7th in order to get it to Danville. So I'll leave probably sometime tomorrow afternoon and then not have to push very hard, spend the night somewhere. And then I have to time it so that I arrive at Danville no more than 15 minutes before the appointment time. So anyway, I decided I would just come home. And further, as you can tell, trimmed it, got rid of the white hair. The white hair, I don't know, that doesn't bother me as much as the thing was kind of getting out of control. And there's a point where, and I've done it before, there's a point where, it gets to that length and feel like I just really want to shave, do something with it, trim it or whatever. And if I found that if I go past that point, there was one time, I don't know, probably a number of years ago, the thing got really long, and I ended up with a really long beard. It wasn't quite into ZZ Top territory, but it was kind of getting down there. So. But anyway, I just got kind of tired of it. Wake up of a morning and I've laid on it and it's kind of all over the place and it has a mind of its own and doesn't want to stay put and so on and so forth. And so just figure it's easier just to trim it and then get rid of that awful white hair, gray hair. It's not quite completely white, and it's kind of crappy looking, so just as easy to get rid of it and be done with it. And I'll periodically, I get tired of doing, like the keeping it the way it is right now. I'll get tired of it again, and I'll let it go, and then I'll get tired of that, and I'll go back to this. So I've done that, I don't know how many times now. So back to this. So anyway, it's really, the weather has changed dramatically. When I was home last week, of course, it was cold the entire time, and now it's really flipped around. It was, I don't know, probably about 90 degrees today in a lot of cases, 89, 90 degrees. And this evening, I'd say it's probably right now, it's I'm guessing probably maybe about 80. It might be high 70s. The humidity is still pretty low. You can actually see off in the distance quite a ways. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll turn the camera. I'm going to turn the camera around so you can kind of see. The sun has kind of gone below the horizon at this point, but it's still daylight, so let me turn the camera around. Okay, so there we have the camera turned around. There you can see the solar panel in my yard. And there's my pickup. And then down there, that boat right there that I'm pointing at belongs to the neighbor. And then the shed belongs to the neighbor, and that shed belongs to the neighbor. And that is the neighbor's propane tank up there. So the property line kind of runs on the other side of the tree right there. It's kind of, there's a stake, and then that kind of runs down, and there's a building back there in the back, an old building, and it sort of runs through right in the middle of that building. So, but been spending time kind of, I got rid of the fence last year, got rid of the fence, and really kind of have cleaned things up to the point. There's still more cleaning that needs to be done, but really kind of cleaning things up. And at some point, I keep cleaning, then I have more yard that I can mow. As you can see back there, there's still some debris in the area where I haven't mowed back there in front of that building, and so just need to kind of keep working on it, and little by little it's getting better and better. But you can see that everything's really really green here. So from a very nice northwest Arkansas, I'll catch you later.